As the Biden White House implodes, poor Joe Biden, he's lashing out today. He called our own Peter Doocy a, quote, stupid son of a bitch. Ooh, now it's angry Joe. Biden once promised to restore civility, telling his appointees he would fire them on the spot if they disrespected others. Of course, the rules, they don't apply to Joe, and his comments about Peter Doocy are especially ridiculous given that Biden's own weakened mental abilities. In a moment, we're going to play the tape, and Peter Doocy will respond. Also, we're just learning at this second that Biden apparently called Peter Doocy just a short time ago, and we'll find out how that went. All right, but first tonight, major cities all around the country, they are now reeling from another weekend of violence. In New York City, a career criminal viciously targeting two NYPD officers, killing one, critically injuring another. Officer Jason Rivera was only 22 years old. Officer Wilbert Mora, he was only 27 years old. He's fighting for his life tonight. And according to reports, the deranged killer, quote, kept firing at the wounded cops even as they lay helplessly on the floor. A complete execution. Now, sadly, as we speak, cops all across the country, they're being targeted at an alarming rate. According to the FBI, well, intentional police killings have now reached a 20-year high. 346 officers were shot in the line of duty in 2021 alone, another multi-year high. Meanwhile, ambush-style attacks against cops, that was up a whopping 115% over the previous year. And it's not just New York. On Sunday morning in Washington, D.C., an officer was rushed to the hospital after getting shot. On the same day in Houston, Texas, Corporal Charles Galloway was murdered during a quote, routine traffic stop. There's no such thing. In city after city, violent crime is spiraling out of control. Carjackings, look at this. They're up by a whopping 510%. Downtown shootings in Chicago, wow, you think it can't get higher? They're already up a whopping 220%. California just recorded the most murders in 20 years. In 2021, at least 12 U.S. cities set a new record for murder. Why is it happening? Well, if you listen to the Democrats and propagandist Jen Psaki, guns are just magically floating through the air by themselves. The guns are the problem. The guns carjacking the cars. Anyway, they're terrorizing the communities, they say, all across the country. The reality is this. Defund, dismantle, no bail is all responsible for this major wave of violence. In city after city, police budgets have been slashed, including a $1 billion cut to the New York Police Department. Now, to make matters worse, you got far-left prosecutors. They've stopped prosecuting crimes in the name of equality and equity. You have some jurisdictions now even eliminating bail for many crimes and turning jails into revolving doors and our streets into a violent free-for-all. Terrified by his radical base, Joe Biden is doing nothing to reduce crime. By the way, in many states now, you can just steal, as long as you don't steal up to $1,000, $950, you're only going to get a ticket. During the 2020 summer of violence, Joe Biden all but ignored all of the carnage. We had dozens of Americans dead, thousands of cops injured, billions in property damage, arson, looting. Kamala Harris actually promoted the bail fund to get violent criminals out of jail. She praised the LAPD police cuts, protecting the peaceful, law-abiding Americans. Why don't we protect them? This administration is providing cover for criminals, all while supporting groups like the group Black Lives Matter. Recently they complained that murdered police officers are treated like heroes in tear-jerker press conferences. The group Black Lives Matter apparently prefers, oh, that's right, what do we want? Dead cops. When do we want them now? Pigs in a blanket. Fry them like bacon, or so they say. But today, when pressed by our own Peter Doocy, a rare moment of truth, Peter had a battle with Jen Psaki, who admitted that an underfunding of police departments has led to a surge in crime. Take a look.
Would you agree that the most important job for any president is to keep Americans safe?
I would agree.
So you said that the president's never satisfied if people don't feel safe. Does he know that after a year in office, people do not feel safe in this country?
Well, Peter, I think if we look at the facts here, we've seen a surge of crime over the last 2 years. Would you agree with that?
So what are you attributing the rise in crime to then?
Well, I think we should be responsible in how we're reporting to the public what the roles are, what the reasons for the surge in crime. Gun violence is a huge reason for the surge in crime. Underfunding of some police departments and their need for additional resources, something the president has advocated for consistently through the course of his career. That's something we know we need to take action on.
Hey, Jen, just like COVID deaths went up in 2021 under Joe Biden, well, the same thing with violent crime. We just gave you the numbers for 2021 in case you weren't paying attention. It was Joe Biden that said, oh, yeah, I'd reallocate funds away from the police. It was Kamala Harris that said, oh, yeah, praise the LAPD for cutting their budget. Anyway, Biden took a slightly different tone today, didn't want to answer any questions, and he called our own Peter Doocy a stupid son of a bitch. Really? Take a look.
Will you take questions on inflation? Do you think inflation is a political liability?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a bitch.
Stupid son of a bitch. Mr. Unity strikes again. In all seriousness, Joe Biden really shouldn't be casting stones from an extremely fragile glass house. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.